Hello, welcome to World Cryptocurrency Investment. Here at WCI, we teach people about the emerging market of cryptocurrency and how to profit from it, and just the differences between, cryptocurrency and fiat currencies. Here we have a few digital currencies: Dash, Dogecoin, Ripple, Ethereum, Litecoin, MaidSafe, and Bitcoin. Now, what a cryptocurrency basically is, it's digital money, money that's in the in the on the internet, and it's stored in digital wallets. Now, the difference between the digital currency and your regular fiat currency or paper money is just that. Paper money is that, fiat currency, but the major difference is that fiat currency is controlled by the government. So here, I'm in the U.S., so the U.S. dollar, if the government wanted to say, okay, I want to print off another couple $100 trillion of money, they can do that at any time. And what does that do to the value of the dollar? It brings it down. See, really, the price of goods and services hasn't gone up. It's the value of the dollar has gone down. It's not only happened here in the U.S. I mean, I know it's happened in the U.K. and it's happened all over the world where there's fiat currency. Hence the power of digital currency, because it can be used around the world. There's no conversion needs to be taking place, and we'll get into a little more detail. Now, the lion's share, the grandfather of digital currencies is Bitcoin. Bitcoin was created back in 2008 when we had that first, economic bubble, with the housing industry and so on, the fiasco. It started in the U.S. and then it sent ripples throughout the world. Now, the main beauty about digital currency, especially Bitcoin, is that it has no repository or administrator, meaning no central bank governs the Bitcoin. So no one can make any rules. No one can say, okay, well, I'm going to set the price of Bitcoin at this or that. It's not governed. It's decentralized. Meaning it's decentralized again. Not only does an entity like a banking industry doesn't govern it, but no country or government can actually control Bitcoin. So as we do our transactions, our privacies, our identities are protected, but the beauty behind it is, our identities may be protected, but also so is, our transactions, so are our transactions. Now, the 21 million coins that will be mined ever, the difference, like I said earlier, with the fiat currency, if someone wanted to, print off another couple $100 trillion, they could do that, and that would devalue, the dollar even more, or the fiat currency. Well, in digital currency, because there's a finite amount of these digital currencies, what happens? Supply and demand. The more things, the more digital currency that's needed as the user base grows, that's only going to increase the value of, Bitcoin. Now, why would you want to even deal or become a part of the Bitcoin, industry? Well, number one, the payments are quick. They take about 10 minutes. Meaning, if I wanted to send some money here, again, I'm in the U.S. If I wanted to send some money over to Vietnam or the Philippines, all I needed to do was pick my phone up, in my Bitcoin wallet, and send $1,000 to someone else's Bitcoin wallet over in, the Vietnam. Now, the beauty behind this is because I have my phone in my digital wallet, they have their phone in their digital wallet. I basically have a bank, in the palm of my hands. And this transaction is like 10 minutes and it's done. Their money's there, and they can purchase, goods and services where they are, and there's no need for conversions or anything like that. Now that flows right into our second point, where international payments are cut, 70 to 80% cheaper than it would be normally, because in the old days, if I wanted to send some money to Vietnam, I would have to go to my bank, do a wire transfer, or go to Western Union or some other entity like that, and pay those exorbitant fees and wait a couple days, hours, to just have that money sent there. And then that person has to go to their bank or go to the Western Union office over there, pick the money up, and all this other thing. So it can actually take days for them to actually get their money, and also a lot of fees. No, there's no credit card fees. And the bottom line, this is an awesome investment. I'm going to show you something, explain exactly what I'm saying to you. Back in 2010, 7 years ago, if you would have taken $100 and bought $100 worth of Bitcoin, today it'd be worth $72 million, ladies and gentlemen, just for that small investment. Because why? Because again, because there's a finite amount of the coins. So as these coins, as people want to use them in more transactions, they go up because there's only a finite amount. Now, here's a few companies that have actually invested in Bitcoin. Big, huge companies, New York Stock Exchange, J.P. Morgan, Visa, Capital One, excuse me. And what this shows you is these companies are actually understanding, starting to see, the power of digital cryptocurrency. And when the masses find out, whenever the masses find out, guess what? It's way too late. So these companies are saying it, ladies and gentlemen. So I just want you to understand and see where things are going. Now, venture capitalists, why do they invest money? Because they see in different agencies, entities, businesses, things that are going to, to really blow up, go off and, really, you know, be very, very profitable. Now, they've invested in the infrastructure of Bitcoin. Just from 2012 to 2015, over $1 billion have been just invested in the infrastructure because they see the viability of Bitcoin being used today, tomorrow, but years and years in the future. If you look at in 2012, just a me $2 million was invested. Up to 2015, over $600 million was invested just in the infrastructure of Bitcoin to make sure that it's a solid, long-term, player in the industry. Now, would you like to become a part of this lucrative digital industry, digital cryptocurrency industry? And I'm sure you would, just for some of the things I just showed you about. Now, see here at WCI, what we really did was, we were founded with the aim of providing the best education about cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, and teach people how to use cryptocurrencies, open wallets, and show members how to generate profits from trading and mining. Now, I know that's a mouthful, that's a lot, but the beauty behind WCI is it's all automated. You don't have to do this. All you need to do is just, start showing a little bit how, to get yourself positioned and then start making some money on a daily basis. Now, see, we have a system here at WCI where we actually have trading partners, and what we do is we actually have 24-hour algorithms that actually work 24 hours, 7 days a week, generating profits. Now, what we do is we pay 50% of our profits back out, to members. Then we take that other 50% and we send, help increase partnerships and business relationships, just to help with growing and trading of and mining of Bitcoins. Actually, what is trading? A lot of people don't understand because they just may think of trading as, from the stock market. It's somewhat the same, but a little different. See, one thing we do as far as trading is you can take one cryptocurrency and exchange it into another cryptocurrency. Meaning you can take Bitcoin, change it to Dogecoin, change it to Litecoin, change it to Ethereum, then change it back to Bitcoin. And see, these algorithms that we have, they know when and how to do that, to generate the most, maximum profit. Also, oldie but goodie, buy low and sell high. Recognize market trends as well. So no, it's good to hold on to a particular digital currency, and then it's good to sell other ones. And also, just we manage quite a few different digital currencies as well. Now, here are just some of the partners that we use, to trade, Bitcoin and other coins as other digital currencies as well. Excuse me. Now, this is really how, in small, simple steps, how we take advantage of, of the trading market here. Because, we're attached to our trading platforms and our trading partners 24/7. We have these algorithms to do all this trading for us, to know exactly when to sell, when to buy, when to hold, when to trade, and do all these things. And again, we're connected to these markets, 24/7. And that's how we pay out, Monday through Friday. We pay out our daily dividends, to basically, I don't want to say our stockholders, but to people who have invested into the company with various packages. Now, here's a short, really simple example. If you were to buy one Bitcoin at $1,000, excuse me, sell it at $1,003, you just made $3. It's not a lot of money, but it's, hey, you're in the red, the black, excuse me. That means you made some profit. Now, what we do is just likened to, let's say, a Bitcoin mutual fund. Now, we've pulled a lot of individuals' monies together, from our packages, from our members, and now what we can do is we can buy 1,000 Bitcoins. And so when that goes up $3, guess what? We've just made $3,000. And that's just on one trade. Remember, we trade multiple times a day, 24/7, ladies and gentlemen. And you see how in each trade we're making like this type of money. This is how we can actually give out so much money back to, members of our community. Now, again, you want to get started, we'll show you here. Here are just some places where you can just go, depending on where you are in the world, to get some Bitcoin wallets. And again, remember, your Bitcoin wallets, you can simply install it on your cell phone, use it on your laptop or what have you, and you are ready. You basically set up, you have your own personal bank. Now, what I'd like to do right now is slow down for a minute and just show you how you can become a part of our affiliate program. Now, when I'm saying affiliate program, again, you can do one of two, three different things. You can actually invest. invest and just do that, and invest and actually return and get some daily profits. Or actually, you can help and show other people how to invest as well. And of course, the third way is you just learn about digital currency. Now, I just want to give you a caveat right here. If you look at the bottom of the screen, all of our dividends are paid in Bitcoin. We just use dollars as a reference for you to understand. Okay, for instance, if you come in and invest at $10,000, okay, at our VIP package, what that does is gives you 8,000 points, which I'll explain to you that later as part of our network building. But you get a daily dividend from $70 to $100, ladies and gentlemen. Just think about it. You could actually get up to $100 a day paid in Bitcoin. So we paid out Monday through Friday. You're talking about $500 a week or $2,000 a week on a $10,000 investment, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me, $2,000 a month on a $10,000 investment. I think that's 20%. Now, where can you get 20% return on your money, for investing $10,000? And also, remember, you're getting paid in Bitcoin. You're going to get some WCX coins as well, and the sponsor, binary bonuses, which we'll get to a little bit again if you're trying to build a business. But again, you don't have to build a business. You can just invest and get your daily dividends. I mean, this is a great opportunity. Now, for your direct sponsor bonus, now if you came at the VIP level, for every person that you brought in, if you brought someone else in at the VIP level, then you have 20% of that. Or I have my example here. Let's just say you came at the gold level, okay, and you brought actually another gold level in, and you brought someone, you're getting 20%. So if you personally sponsor another gold level, your direct sponsor, would be $200. But again, remember now, you're getting paid, again, $200 worth of Bitcoin for just sharing this with somebody for another investment purpose. We also have a matrix bonus. What basically means is, we have a 3x3 matrix. So as you're building your business, you're going to get $10 for every person that you put into the matrix. Now, if you came in at the gold level or the $1,000 position, you'd have a 9x9 matrix. When that matrix fills up, you'd have 19,000 people, 19,000 positions, over 19,000 positions in that matrix. $10 a piece, that's $196,000 right there, ladies and gentlemen, just from your matrix bonus. It's really just that simple. The company takes care of that and just build. We have a binary bonus. Basically, you can pay up to 10% of your weaker leg on your left side and your right side, and you can cap out at $50,000 a week. Now, I think my math serves me right. That's $20,000 a month that you can cap out just on your binary bonus. But again, remember, that's $20,000. That's $200,000 a month, but you're getting paid that in Bitcoin. Okay, so what I'm saying to you is, remember, I gave you that example that if you would invested $100, in 2010, that Bitcoin would be worth $73 million today. Well, how about getting paid, $10, $15, $20,000 a month in Bitcoin, and just have that sit there for another couple years? What do you think you would be with that? Okay, here's an example. With your binary bonus, if you had 200 points on your left side, 200 points on your right side, you would take 10% of that and you would get paid $20 in your binary bonus. It's really that simple. And you also have a matching bonus, which actually allows you to earn up to 6 levels of matching, matching on your team's their bonuses as well. So you can get someone, you start building a business, they start doing well, and you go up to the next position, you can actually get matching bonuses on that. Simply, ladies and gentlemen, one quick question for you. Are you ready? Are you ready to take the next step to learn about digital currency, to invest in this emerging market? Because right now, only about 5 million people in the world are utilizing or involved in a digital currency or cryptocurrency world right now. Remember, there's about 7 billion people on planet Earth. Again, when the masses find out, it's too late. So what I want you to do is get back to the person that invited, share this link with you in this video and get some more information and get started. Because remember, I'll see you at the top. Because why? Because the bottom is way too crowded. Have a great day and see you at the top.